Today, we do something special every single New Year's Eve day, and we are celebrating, for those of you who are coin collectors, today is a dream come true day. We are doing something so incredibly significant, so unique. You are here at the right time because truly we're already way over half the quantities sold through on our Today Special. I'm gonna tell you all about it. So excited about this one. It's the best we've ever done. Let's take a look at our best buy of the day. I tell you what, this is one of the most unique situations in U.S. Mint history when it comes to releasing the new Silver Eagle. For months, we have been talking about the Eagle changing for the very first time since its initial release in 1986. That in and of itself is really big news, but here's what's even more exciting. Because of the current situation in the U.S. Mint being way behind in releasing several coins, including the much anticipated newly designed Silver Eagle, well, this is what we're doing today. We are going ahead and they are releasing the new 2021 design in the existing design called Type 1. And here's the really big deal in our today's special. The auto ship, which you are already qualified for the minute you place your purchase, you are then going to receive the release of Type 2, the new design, later this year. It'll be coming out in July, and you are guaranteed to get them. Both coins. And by the way, this is something that has never been done before. I guess 2021 has been a bit of an odd year for everybody, including the U.S. Mint. We are so excited to be able to give you the 2021 in the old design Type 1, and then in July, you will receive the much anticipated first time ever has the Eagle been changed since way back in 1986. You're gonna also get the 2021 in the new design. So truly, it's two coins. Again, you're getting not only the coin, and there's a beautiful shot of it, you're getting all the extra support. Let me share what that means. We are including, by the way, your certificate of authenticity. We are also giving you, this is a big deal, a $76 value, as a matter of fact. You are receiving 4, it says it right here, 4 coins graded for free at Annex. That's a $76 value. So if you're a collector and you want to know a little bit more about the coins that you have or their value, whatever you'd like to know, that is part of the Today's Special bundle. We are also including a $25 wooden box, and this is your display box. These sell on their own separately on our website for $25, but you're getting it in the Today's Special. But most importantly, for $99. I mean, these two alone, this would equate to certainly more than $99, but you're also getting the coin. The incredible, coveted, most collectible coin in history, the incredible Silver Eagle. So it's Type 1 and it's Type 2. I'm gonna have our special guest, our numismatic expert, truly the world-renowned coin expert, Mike Mizek, who I'm always I'm always so drawn into everything you say, Mike, because you have had a passion for coins since you were a young boy, and you get to share so much of your story and history with us today. Welcome, I know you're joining us on the phones.
Absolutely, Callie, you know, we meet like this every year.
Yes, indeed.
It's a little different this year. For a lot of different reasons. I'm on the phone, for one. That's a first over the 20-plus years I've been doing this. Secondly, this coin is different. And it's because everything is different in 2020 and going into 2021. And look, last year when we sold the 2020, you know, the Mint had said that the new coin was going to be released in 2021. Right. They didn't tell us it was going to be released in July of 2021. So this came only about the second, it was 1st of December, second week of December, that the United States Mint even told us that we're going to do the old design, the Type 1 design, the heraldic eagle design. We're going to do that for the first 6 months of the year. Then we're going to bring out the next coin, the Type 2, the new design, in July of 2021. Well, what that's created is a firestorm, just an absolute firestorm of interest and collectability, because here's the problem. 2020 was the best-selling Silver Eagle in the history of the United States Mint. 2021, even if they would have released the new design on time, would have blown it away. But here's what's happening. Instead of one coin, they have to do two, so the interest is going to, instead of be double, it's going to be quadruple. And they're only doing each coin for 6 months and 6 months only. It is going to be cataclysmic trying to get this coin. Already, suppliers are taking orders for like a March delivery. February, March delivery. They have already sold out everything that's been made in the last 2 months as they got ready for 2021. This Type 1 is already long gone. Understand, they only make each one for 6 months and 6 months only. Demand times 4, production cut in half. This is going to be a special coin. And of course, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. They've only look, it's 35 years before they changed the design on the eagle. It's looked exactly like this since 1986 when President Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act into law. By law, they can't change it again for another 25 years. So what you're looking at here is literally what comes down to a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you can get both. So here's the deal. First of all, we give you $105 worth of bonuses.
Right.
With the $78 grading coin certificate, a $25 Red Oak presentation box. We give you $40 off the HSN price to do $99.95. That's spectacular in its own right. And what is obviously, look, we've sold what, over 8,000 already gone. And normally at this point, we've sold, and remember last year was 14,500. The year before that was 15,000. Because of the half production, even though this was going to be the most popular eagle ever, we had to cut back our edition. We have a 13,500. 60% sold out.
I know,
right now.
I know. I predict this is going to be a very early, maybe mid-afternoon sellout. So I don't want anybody who has been thinking about it to wait. Seriously, this is an amazing, a golden opportunity to get both of the coins. I mean, what a year 2020 was, but you know what? This is a chance to get the new coin in the old, design, and the newest coin that, as you said, it's going to be so highly sought after. It's going to be nearly impossible to get it anywhere. But that's why you come here to HSN to shop for the coins that you want. But yes, over 8,000 gone already with a 13,500 limited release. You've got a chance. You've got a shot at this one today. And we're not limiting quantities, right, Mike? If you wanted to get 2 or 3, I think Suzanne said she got 2 last night at midnight.
Yeah, Allison got 2. A lot of people got 2. Some people got 3, 4, 5. And here's the big part of it. Look, the Type 1 coin that we're doing right here, the last of the line, the legacy coin, the transition coin, the bookend coin, call it what you will, as a standalone coin is absolutely amazing. The demand has been historic. Right up until July, when the demand will become not historic because the new design, the Type 2, it will pale in comparison. This coin will pale in comparison with the demand of the Type 2 with that new eagle design. But here's what I can guarantee. And I don't know who else or how else they can do this. When you get this coin, we guarantee you your Type 2 coin, okay, in your auto ship. So you get the auto ship, and that is going to be guaranteed. So understand, the line is going to be forming for 6 months to get this coin. Okay, the Type 2 coin, you can get in that line right now, or you can start walking to the back of the line, okay? And good luck when you're going to get that. So understand, by far, the Type 2 will be the most popular coin in the history of the United States Mint. It's not even going to be close.
Well, that's just the truth.
They're only making it for 6 months.
Gosh.
They're only making it for 6 months and 6 months only. It is not enough coins. It's not enough for the Type 1. So instead of them not being able to keep up with the demand for a single coin for 2021, now they can't keep up with the demand for 2 coins. Let me give you an example. You and I have done this, on this day for many, many years.
You got it.
We always have the proof coin because they release the proof coin in the first week. That's tradition, right?
Yes, it is.
Last week, the United States Mint canceled the release of the proof coin. So we don't have the proof coins. We don't know when they're going to go out. At the very last minute, the Mint says, we don't know when we can make them. And the reason behind that is pretty simple. They simply can't keep up with the demand for this coin. The congratulations set, the proof coin, all of which were literally written into this show last week, all had to be pulled. We have no idea when they're going to be made.
Oh, goodness.
None whatsoever.
I tell you.
So what we have now, what we have here, what we're looking at as we speak, is the only silver eagle that the United States government is going to release in the foreseeable future. And even then, already the first 2 months are in essence sold out. So if you buy a coin from someone who's just trying to sell it today, you may not get it until February or March or April or at all.
Well, that's the key, is or at all.
We locked our coins in 6 weeks ago.
Okay, so that's to me the key to today. You are guaranteed two coins guaranteed. These are the most sought after, most highly collectible, most valuable, most significant numismatically, as we speak, that have ever been released in the US Mint's history. So we are just like, what an incredible opportunity it is today. I am so glad you're watching. This is early. You know, it's still like 7 a.m. in California. I don't know who's up yet, but I tell you, with the response that we're seeing already just moments into this show, this could very well, I'm not saying it's going to sell out in this morning's 2-hour show, but it very well could. With over 8,200 gone, there is a total of 13,500. That's it. And Mike, you know, there's nothing we can do about getting more when this all sells out.
That's the thing. Once we put the edition limit on it, which is our lowest edition, so here's a coin that'll be the most popular coin in the last decade. No doubt about it. With our lowest today's special edition of the last decade, most popular, least quantity, and the reason is because they're only making it for 6 months. It was so difficult to get coins. We paid monster premiums. We had to pay a premium to get the coin from what the distributors charge, and they're historic premiums. Everybody wants this coin. You think this is something, like I said, wait until the Type 2 comes out in July.
Ooh,
We've
so
already
exciting.
had to significantly commit 7 figures of capital to the July coin.
I bet you did. Wow. So you commit and then you deliver. And that's what's so exciting. If anybody just tuned in, we're just a few minutes into this look at the Today's Special. Really busy. If you could use express ordering, please do. It pushes you to the front of the line. The item is 744110, and it is a part of a program. Our auto ship gets you both of these momentous coins guaranteed. I mean, they've never released 2 Silver Eagles like this, and it's incredible to be able to get them both, along with that grading certificate. You're getting 4 free, I will say free, coins graded at Annex. That's part of the value you're getting. We are including, you don't even have to buy the wooden display box separately. This is a $25 purchase, and they sell themselves because it's a beautiful way to display your treasures. But most importantly, you're getting the coin, and then the next coin, which is going to be released in July for 2021. So, Mike, do me a favor, if somebody just tuned in, explain the whole Type 1 and then getting the Type 2 later on next summer, because that is part of this whole Today's Special story.
Right. Well, December of 1985, President Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act into law, creating the American Silver Eagle. The design looks exactly like the coin that stands in front of you right there. The same Adolph E. Weinman design on the obverse, the John Mercanti design of the heraldic eagle on the reverse, and has looked exactly like that from 1986 until the first 6 months of 2021. This is the last coin in the series. This is the transition coin. This is the legacy coin. We thought it was going to be last year. The Mint literally told us weeks ago that it was not going to be, that they just, because of everything going on in 2020, they simply were not going to be able to do that. That they were only going to be able to make this coin for the first 6 months, and they couldn't release the new design until July of this year, And so that's what we've got. So now we've got the first coin. So here's what's happened. Like I said, if it was just the Type 2, if they just released the brand new design in 2021, which is what they said they were going to do in November of 2019, but 2020 changed everything. What it created is an absolutely phenomenal numismatic opportunity. Look, the transition between old design and new design is spectacular anyway, a 35-year process to be able to do that. But to release them both in 1 year makes it twice as special. I mean, you put that any way that you want. And the problem is going to be, even if they just released Type 2, they couldn't have kept up with the demand if they released only one design in 2021. Releasing 2, so now you'll have 2 coins that are going to be the 2 most popular Silver Eagles in the history of the United States Mint. It's not even going to be close. Type 1, the old side, and then the new Type 2 Flying Eagle. But they couldn't keep up with the demand of one. So we have demand that's double, triple, quadruple. It's going to be insane. But the production time has been cut in half. So what you're going to have is extraordinary shortages of this coin throughout the marketplace. We're already seeing that in terms of the raw coins that are uncertified, that are ungraded. Now, this is, of course, first day of issue. This coin you can only get here at HSN. Another thing to keep in mind, see that grading certificate? It happens one time per year. It happens one time per year when we do the Today Special. That is, and this year I think it's a $78 value actually, Kelly. I think they went up 50 cents on that, and then $24.95 on the box. So we're looking at about $105 value in the bonuses.
Exactly.
We have lots of dealers that order this coin because they grade coins anyway.
That's it, just it. I mean, this is more than the price of getting the coin today and today only, to your point. But again, with no coin ever in the history of the U.S. Mint, has there ever been a more collectible, more significant coin than the Silver Eagle? So if you just tuned in, and I'm gonna repeat, and I know we are busy, my producer is saying we are on hold. You are on hold, and I apologize for that, but the best way to order is to go to hsn.com, drop it in your basket. And I'm told most of you, lots of you are getting more than one, 2, 3, 4, 5 at a time. We're not limiting how many you want. If you are a collector, think about that. You're getting the newest release coming out next summer. You're gonna be guaranteed delivery on that at a Today's Special price nonetheless. So it's absolutely an extraordinary moment. What a great day to celebrate the end of a horrible year, but you know what, moving into a new year with a whole new, moment of history with having 35 years of this coin never having changed until 2021. We've been talking about this for months. This is the day we've been waiting for.
Yeah, 100%. We thought we would just have one, right? We thought we would just have the one coin. We thought we would have the new coin. But now we have two coins. And once again, you said there's a little bit of a line, right? As people are waiting to get to the phone. Imagine the line for the Type 2.
Right.
At least we have a line to get into. Like I said, you can start walking to the back of that Type 2 line right now if you don't order the Today Special. And I don't know how long it's going to be. I can guarantee it will be millions of people long.
Oh my gosh.
It will be millions of people long.
We have 5,000 left today, Mike.
Right now, only the people that are hardcore coin collectors and the people watching this program even really necessarily know about next year's coin.
That's true. Wait
until the general public, the casually collecting public, hears about the Type 2. I mean, it's going to be, like I said, cataclysmic. It's going to be absolutely incredible. And so what you have is your opportunity to get this coin, which is truly historic in its own right. Okay, the fact that it's the first 6-month only issue. The last coin in the heraldic series, this coin with a $105 bonus at $99 is spectacular. As a standalone, we sell all 13,500. But now add in the Type 2 and the fact that you are automatically in line, literally at the front of the line for the Type 2s when they come out in July. That is to some degree almost as important. It's a spectacular standalone offer. It becomes unavoidable as a numismatic opportunity if you go ahead and understand that you are locked in on the Type 2 in terms of price, because we're anticipating, I mean, the premiums, the desire on that is going to be huge. So the auto ship on the Type 2, I do want to point out, is $119.95, okay, is $119.95 now. Like any of our auto ships, if you don't want the Type 2, you may cancel it. The obligation is ours. The opportunity is yours. You don't have to get that. You don't have to keep this coin. You want to send it back. 30-day money-back guarantee. You can opt out of the auto ship anytime that you want to. If you don't want, and there's only one auto ship. It's just the Type 1 and Type 2.
Exactly.
There's only one coin in the auto ship. So it's not something that goes on forever and ever and ever. It's one coin, one time. You're in line. Get it right now.
I love what you just said, Mike. It's our obligation, but it's your opportunity, because that is absolutely, in a nutshell, what today is all about. If you don't do this today, good luck getting yourself the 2021 Silver Eagle. I mean, good luck. The only bad news I can see at this point, in this early point in the day, is that we have less than 5,000 left for the entire rest of the day. I mean, this is our first morning show. We only saw this at midnight. So to know that we are this far into the limited quantities that we have, thanks to you and your hard work, Mike. I mean, this is a moment. Jump in, don't wait, because if you do, you're gonna kick yourself. This is an exciting story, and again, if you're just tuning in, Mike and I Mike is especially gets into so much of the history, which I think is amazing. But when you think about how the U.S. Mint really got backed up in 2020, we all did. Every business had, you know, its challenges. But so a lot of coins weren't released this year as they were planned. So this is, I'll have you start at the beginning, Mike, if you don't mind, talking about the significance of this coin itself, and then mostly the auto ship coin that will come to you in July. You are guaranteed delivery of the newest coin that the U.S. Mint is going to be releasing this year, next year.
Yeah, well, let me start from the beginning. I guess that's always the best place. The United States Mint in November of 2019 announced that after 35 years that they were going to change the design on the American Silver Eagle. Now, from a numismatic standpoint, from a collecting standpoint, that is historic. It's never happened before. It's the very first change in the most popularly collected silver coin in the world today. Many other mints have done lots of different things, but the United States Mint has made this coin, and it's looked like this exactly since 1986. That was to change in the first part of 2021. But they did that in November of 2019. Well, then 2020 happened. And we all know 2020. Like I said, if you do a review on it, 1 star, do not recommend for 2020. But from a numismatic standpoint, it put the mint behind. And it put it behind. They had to shut down the San Francisco Mint. They had to shut down the West Point Mint. The Philadelphia Mint continued to work at 20% staffing. They simply, and of course, as coin demand explodes, supply, the mint all of a sudden makes a fraction of the coins. Their first response to that, Callie, was basically raising all their prices 30 to 50%. Say, look, if we can't keep up, we're just going to charge more. And it didn't dampen demand all that much, even with prices going through the roof, just from the mint charge on these, okay? And then they came out just literally a couple of weeks ago and said, okay, we can't even get the new coin out at the beginning of 2021. We are going to do the old design for half the year. We're going to do the old design for half the year. And so half the year for this design, which everybody has to have. It's the last coin. It's the legacy coin. It's like, the king is dead. And then, in July, long live the king. As the Type 2 comes out is ultimately what it comes down to. And so you've got this fantastic transition of the American Silver Eagle. And you have it happen in the same year. Now, that happened, 100 years ago in the United States Mint history, but it's not happened in the last century, basically. And so what you have is this unique opportunity to participate in this 2-for-1 year. But the problem is first of all, because of everything that's going on, the demand for coins in general has skyrocketed. Gold, silver, all of that has absolutely skyrocketed. And so because by the time you put all of that take all that into account, everybody's going to want this coin anyway because it's changing the most popular silver coin in the world. And by law, they can't change it for another 25 years. Literally going to be once in a lifetime opportunity is what this is going to end up. And then all of a sudden now we're realizing, okay, a coin that's going to be 3, 4, 5 times more popular, and they're going to make half as many. Well, we all know about supply and demand. We all know, and I can tell you from working in the marketplace, right now, if I were to buy coins, my earliest delivery, I'm not talking about graded coins, I'm talking about ungraded coins. One of my earliest deliveries, unless I pay just ridiculous premiums on the secondary market, is going to be February, March, somewhere, who knows. But most of the distributors, there's only 12 in the United States. The Mint does not sell this coin directly to the public. And so we don't even know at this point. Now, we locked in our coins, literally hundreds of thousands of coins, months ago. And we paid the price. We paid more. We made sure that we got that first batch of coins that were available so that we can offer these early in the process. We have done the same exact thing for the Type 2s. And one of the reasons, that the Type 2 is 119, we had to pay monstrous premiums to make sure that we got the first shipments of the Type 2s. Because I think the shortage on those, there will never be enough of the Type 2 coins. Never. That will be an all-time coin that has to be in every single solitary coin. I should try to find a 1986 Silver Eagle right now. The first year of the old design? Yeah, good luck finding that for, I don't know, 100, it's certified, 70? I don't know, right now, $700, $800, $1,000.
Wow, are you serious? Wow.
If they're lucky. We usually have them. I don't think I even have any. And as we're doing here, we're about to blow through 9,000
I know.
sold.
That means we've got 4,500 left at best, not even counting all the people we see ordering at this early stage of the day. I mean, it's just really, I love these opportunistic moments. For those of you who are collecting your coins, my goodness, is this a day. You must be jumping up and down, doing cartwheels down the hall for what we are offering today. But it is only today. And the thing is, Mike, you have such buying power. You are always right there at the front of the line to get the next most significant buy to share with us here at HSN. And it really, I mean, think about this. We do flex pay. We do, you know, in this Today Special, you pay $1 or $33.32, your card of choice. If you have an HSN card, you might even be able to do a fourth on this. But that's not something, I mean, in the world of coins, you get it delivered even after just that first payment. Then you can see it and experience it. But then next month you pay that little bit, and then so on and so forth. Now, with our final few moments in this airing, and I tell you what, with literally a little more than 4,000 left for the day, 9,000 gone, it very well could go by noon today. We'll see how things go, but there's a lot of people jumping in to take advantage of this. So what an exciting moment.
It's not going to be available at 7 p.m. It's not going to be available at 8 p.m. It's not going to be available at 11 p.m.
No.
Now, we do have a great today only value.
Okay.
But that's in the future. You need to be in the, in the present. You need to take care and get this coin. Because understand, when we say that 13,500, they go, okay, I'll just wait for the next edition to come out. You understand, there's one edition, it's this edition. When we sell the first day of issue Annex coin, which is available exclusively from us on HSN, when it sells out, that is the quantity, not just for this hour, for this show. It is the quantity for the entire year. So the one thing I can guarantee you is the 2021 first day of issue Annex Silver Eagle Type 1 will be sold out before 2021 even starts. Before 2021 even starts. And so what that means is there's no more waiting for the next thing. This is only available here, guaranteed lowest price. And, of course, with the $105 worth of bonuses, I mean, how good is that on top of all that? So you're going to have that incredible opportunity for that to be able to get that. $99, you get $105 in bonuses. You're also locked in. You're also in line for the Type 2 as well.
Not only in line, guaranteed for the Type 2, which is, right. I can't imagine how high. I mean, there's been a lot of sought-after coins over the years, but there's never been a more significant coin than this. But 2021, the newest, the only time the Eagle has changed since 1986. I mean, we've been talking about this for months. I'm so excited the day has finally arrived, and you have a chance, you still have a chance to do this. But I know we have a clock. We're going to do this again next hour. If you know a collector, you know somebody who wants to maybe get started in collecting, let them know what's going on today at HSN. It's unprecedented what we're doing today, and it's because of you, Mike. Really, we thank you so much. You work so hard on our behalf to be able to, you know, share your passion of coin collecting with other collectors and new collectors. We have new collectors joining us every time you're with us. Tell us about your background.
Thanks. I work fairly hard. My team has been absolutely amazing. We have a team of literally dozens of people, you know, getting samples, you know what I'm saying, so that we have these things, doing that artwork, making sure that we have the certificate correctly, buying the coins, shipping the coins, grading the coins, you know, the grading companies that, you know, all four of the grading companies, you know, that we have relationships with. In this case, Annex we've got, and then we have NGC, we got PCGS, we have ICG, we've got all of those. So it is an effort of literally dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of people to make sure that we can bring this to you every year. Now, look, I've done this coin, the new American Silver Eagle, every year since I've been here, 2 decades. But I've never done it. First of all, at 40% below the HSN price. I've never done it where it's only going to be made for 6 months. I've never done it where it's the last coin in the series. Okay, and for the last 10 years, I think this is our rarest edition at 13,500. We've been about 14, 15, 16, as high as 17,000 on the edition of these. 13.5, because they're only making it 6 months, not only is this going to be the most popular coin, and you get in line for the Type 2s, the new design, but it's also our rarest coin as well at 13,500 because we just couldn't, even with all of our buying power, even with committing literally millions of dollars to this, there was only so many coins we could get because there's other people out there doing this, maybe not in the same quantities as us, but, you know, hey, they all got money. And it was going kind of the highest bidder. Thank goodness we locked in early months ago, or I'd have had to been 119, 129, 139, who knows?
Well, if it could have been available at all. I'm going to talk about this in just a moment. This is another really special opportunity, but at this point, we've got about 4,200 left for the whole rest of the day. So again, if you are thinking about it, don't think too long because I don't want you to kick yourself tomorrow or really, really have regret. 2020 has been hard enough. Feel good going into 2021, knowing you are getting the latest and greatest, the Type 1 and Type 2 guaranteed for July delivery with this auto ship opportunity. The item is 744110. We'll talk more about this and so much more to still come. Mike, stay with me. I wanted to share with you, we have 232 of this special little number. Tell us a little bit about this. It's a set of 20, is that right?
Well, here's what we've done. We've never done this before, okay? I mean, everybody wants to turn the page on 2020, and I think there's no better way than of course, this Eagle. So here's what we've done is we're giving everybody the opportunity, and I've never done multiples before, okay? Oh, that was the 20 coin set. That's not really this. This is the first day issue. The 20 coin is the big box thing. It's basically Annex Mint State 70, 2021s, Type 1s, 20 Mint State 70s in a single row box. There it is right there. Spectacular opportunity for you. We've never done that before. Because in the past, I'm like, well, a lot of people want 3, 4, 5, 6, but how many people really want 20? There are specific opportunities. There are specific years. There are special coins that people want to put back in quantity, okay? The first Lincoln cent, people put back rolls. The first Kennedy $50, they put back rolls, 20 coins, 50 coins at a time. Well, this is one of those coins. It's going to be that important. It's going to be that big of a deal. And so because of that, I said, let's give them a chance to give them at our absolute positive lowest possible price. I took $300 off, okay? $300 off, and you get 20 certified Mint State 70, 2021 Type 1 American Silver Eagles, only $1,899.95.
My gosh, what an exciting opportunity. Again, we've got about 220 left at this point. That's item 748.
We've already sold about 1,000 coins this way.
Right. So
on
that was
top of, you know, all the other ones, because we sold 50 or 60 of these this morning.
Right.
At 20 coins each.
Wow.
Okay.
We just love you, Mike. Thank you. By the way, that was 748702. We're going to move into something else and something very special. I think almost 100 of these have been pre-ordered. This is brand new. It's the 2021 MS70 PCGS, the premier label Silver Eagle Type 1, and we'll talk about the auto ship opportunity here too, but let's get to the beginning. Look at, I love just the way it looks, the premier. Tell us what that is all about.
Well, this is like the Annex. It's not, I mean, we don't have the grading certificate and that, but like I said, we represent all of the 4 major grading companies. And the first day of issue for Annex and ICG is exclusive to us, okay? But the Premier label is exclusive to my company. The only place you can get PCGS Premier that you see right here is through my company. And so what I'm giving you the opportunity, because, you know, everybody's buying the Annex coin, of course, that today's special. But many people collect other grading companies, right? Other people collect other grading companies. They collect NGC. They collect PCGS. And we have exclusive relationships with all of these grading companies. And so that's what we have here. So now I have the Mint State 70 Premier Edition. So that's us, the Premier Edition. I'm the only one that can sell this, me and my company, that we can do in Type 1 for $99.95. It is the same opportunity that we have in the auto ship as we have with the Annex coin. You get the Type 2 coin. You get the Type 2 coin. Here's the key. On the PCGS Premier label, I'm holding the price at $99.95.
Ooh.
So the first one is $99.95, right? The second one is also $99.95. Type 1, Type 2. It's that same thing. In essence, the same height, the same thing. Now, I don't have 13,500 of these, okay? I've got, 20% of that quantity is all that we're going to have in terms of the PCGS Perfect Premier Edition that we're going to have here. And it's the same deal. This coin is already sold out. It's already done. It's already gone. And so what we have is we've locked in our quantity. I have a small quantities that I can do in Type 1, and you once again get put in line and are guaranteed to get your Type 2 as well, That's crucially important for you to understand. So you get the Type 1, you get the Type 2, you get both these coins, you get the historic numismatic opportunity, and when you get online, you're in line for both coins right here, right now.
Well, so yeah, I love this. This is the same item number, and you are automatically qualifying yourself for that auto ship for the future. The second delivery will be the Type 2 or the Flying Eagle when it's released, correct, Mike?
Correct, yes, at a guaranteed price of $99.95.
Love it.
Here's the other part of that. Remember, the opportunity is yours, the obligation is ours. You can cancel that second coin if you want.
Well, why would you?
Return this first coin if you want.
Right.
You get it. The obligation is ours. No matter what happens, I have to deliver you that second coin at $99.95. That's just the fact of the matter. Your price can never go up and your delivery is guaranteed. And more important, look, if I made it $119, $129, $139, $149, just the fact that you're allowed in line to be able to get that Type 2 coin is special in its own right. Understand the rarity, collectability, and desirability of this. I mean, we have the NX coin, of course, as the today's special with the great bonuses and all that. But understand, there are still millions and millions and millions of collectors that collect PCGS, that collect NGC. So we feel obligated to offer those coins as well, and that's what we have right here. That's what we've got with this particular coin right here, is the Type 1, so the 2021. Remember, same deal. It's only going to be made for 6 months. It's just as popular, okay, as anything else, only it's in the PCGS. Now, it's not any PCGS. It's in my exclusive label, the Premier Edition, okay? My company's the only one that can sell PCGS Premier. So that is critically important as well. So not only do you get this first coin in my exclusive label with PCGS, certified absolutely, positively perfect, guaranteed that you get the Type 1, okay? But then you also get guaranteed the Type 2 as well. You also get guaranteed the Type 2 as well. That is just as important in so many different ways that you get, like I said, you get Type 1, you get Type 2. You are guaranteed the most significant year, the most significant pair of coins probably ever released in the history of the United States.
And then, Mike, can we just say MS70 at this price? Perfect. That's perfect, the highest grading for a brilliant uncirculated coin. I mean, that's amazing at this price.
Okay, that matters. I'm glad you brought that up, Callie, because understand, in coin collecting as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is condition. So let's take a look at a 1986, the first year of issue of this, okay? 1986, PCGS Mint State 69 is about a $99 coin. In Mint State 70, PCGS, I would have to charge $1,500 for the 1986. Whoa. I would have to charge $1,500 for the 86. And now understand, so you're getting the last of this coin and the first of the next coin for $99.95.
I mean, this is crazy talk. And on FlexPay, $33.32. You are guaranteed the second delivery as well. And if you decide against it, like Mike said, you don't have to feel any obligation whatsoever. But I mean, clearly, is this the place to collect your coins, to buy your coins, to do the FlexPay, to have the unconditional return policy should you desire? And again, we have so much more to share with you today, but I'm really happy on this last day of this awful year. What a bright spot you have brought to all of us who are collectors, who are starting our coin collections. How did you first start? I remember you saying you were a young boy. Was it who got you into it?
My grandmother.
That's what I thought. Your grandmother.
Yeah, my grandmother gave me the opportunity to get my first coin, which is the 1921 peace dollar. Just fantastic opportunity.
Love that.
And that started me along. And then I, was a paper boy and saved my paper boy money and bought silver dollars, today's silver eagles in essence. Sold all those, put my way through college. I started my coin business when I was about I think I was 12.
Wow.
I went to a local coin dealer. I pestered him incessantly. And when he would go to coin shows, he was a World War II vet, and he had a bad back, bad hip. And so I would carry the coin cases in for him. They gave me half a case to trade out of for my salary. He wouldn't actually pay me any money. He paid me an opportunity, is what he did. And what an opportunity it was. It taught me how to buy, sell, and trade coins. So that was a pretty special thing. That was many moons ago.
Well, not many, not that many. No, I love that.
Yeah.
I love the story too, because I know my producer Stan today, he said his father is a collector and he's looking so forward to those coins becoming his one day. And you know, it's kind of one of those things you can carry on and teach and educate the youngsters, because the value of money, it's never going anywhere. And especially with the history of so much of this. And I love all the details you share with us and your passion for collecting coins. With 2 minutes on this particular presentation, Mike, explain again for somebody who's just been flipping through the channels, because it is a special 2021, the premier label, MS70, perfect condition.
Absolutely perfect. Because coins, you know, are generational touchstones. They're passed down from mothers and fathers to sons and daughters and nieces and nephews from their aunts and uncles. So they're tangible, they're important, and you want to mark specific milestones, not only in your own life, but in the numismatic life of the coin. And so for the very first time in history, the United States government is changing the design of the American silver eagle. And because of everything that's going on, they've decided to do that change in a single year. Half of the last old edition and half of the year in the brand new edition, which creates even more collectability, more desirability, more collectors that want to get on board. And this is your opportunity to be able to get those coins, okay, in absolutely perfect condition. And the important thing is demand. This is going to be the two most popular silver eagles in the history of the U.S. Mint. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But because of the way they did it, production time is going to be cut in half. And so because of that, there's already a line for the Type 1. The Type 2 is going to put everything in the history of the American Silver Eagle to shame. You need to get in line if you want to get that coin right now. And that's what the auto ship does. When you get this one, you're guaranteed the Type 2. Not only are you guaranteed the Type 2, you're guaranteed the price of the Type 2 as well. So the most important thing is for whatever reason you collect, for yourself, for your sons or daughters or nieces or nephews or grandchildren, just remember one thing. If you're going to collect something, and everybody collects something, it might as well be money.
That's what I feel. Absolutely. I think that just makes perfect sense. I know we're going to take a quick timeout, Mike, and when we come back, we've got the 50 years of proofs, the set available. I think we have 150 total available. I mean, take a look. I mean, your mouth is starting to water like mine, I'm sure. That's 401-851 coming up right after this short break.
Shopping is easier than ever with the HSN app. Turn on notifications to get shipping updates, exclusive offers, and alerts on your favorite products sent straight to your phone. Now you can share all your fabulous finds with your friends right from the app through Facebook, text, and more. Save your favorite products all in one place. See it, heart it, save it. Download the app for Apple or Android devices by searching HSN app on hsn.com.
Never run out of the things you love with AutoShip at HSN. Receive your favorite items with automatic deliveries and easily customize your shipping preferences. Plus, AutoShip locks in your order price while enrolled. It's the smartest way to get more of a good thing. Search AutoShip on hsn.com. Our HSN price is a great value that we bring to you every day. We work hard and have the buying power to make sure it's a value that you'll love. So go ahead, treat yourself with the confidence to buy now at the HSN price.
Both of my aunts have been avid HSN consumers. It just became, for me, second nature to also shop at HSN.
I've hooked my best friends and a couple of strangers. They saw something I had on, stopped me, I told them, and then they were online looking at the HSN website.
Come to my house and you're like, oh, that's interesting. Where'd you get that? HSN, you know?
I just got my mom to become an HSN customer, and she just got her product the other day. And loved it. Now she is an HSN fan for life.
Welcome to HSN. Hi, everyone. I'm Callie Northagen. You are watching at the right time on this last day of this insane year. And what a bright spot this show is for all of us, especially if you're a collector of coins. This would also, if you're not, this would be an amazing way to get started. This is 50 years worth of coins in sets that you are going to fall in love with. By the way, we normally do this at $1,300. And which is a great price considering it's from 1960 all the way through 2009. But we are doing this on sale today. This is literally $400 off, but we only have 150 available total. So it is first come, first serve here. Mike, I can't even begin to start. I don't know which end to start on because it is just like such a vast array. I love some of the older coins. Brings me back in history. I love the presentation packets and boxes that you're getting. Where would you like to begin on this wall of amazingness?
The wall of amazingness. I understand it's been absolutely positive silver eagle mania is ultimately what it comes down to. But let's not forget real coins, okay? What we call the older coins, the vintage coins. And you said it's $400 off. It's actually more like over $2,000 off. And let me explain to you what I mean by that. This is your opportunity. These are United States government issued proof sets. Since 1936, the United States government has made special proof coins. Now, you have to understand, proof is not a condition, but a method of manufacturing. Proof coins are made differently. Okay? They're made differently. The United States government, they strike the coins multiple times at higher pressure, and then what they do is they create these collector edition coins. Now, as I mentioned in the earlier in the hour, the United States Mint has raised the price of American proof sets substantially in the last 2 years. So you're getting 50 years of proof sets here. You're paying less than $20 a set. You're paying less than you're paying $18 a set. To buy the brand new 2021 proof set, I think it's going to run you $65 for this year's coins. Last year's coins are already $80, $90 just for the 2020 set. You can go back in time and get 50 years of proof sets for $899. Now, if you would break these up and sell each coin individually, we're looking at well over $3,000.
I bet.
People say, well, who would do that? And the answer is almost everybody. Because when you take a thing, so it's $899 or I can get $3,000. Here's ultimately what it comes down to. There are Kennedy half-dollar collectors. And the only way to get proof Kennedy half-dollars is you have to take one of these sets, smash it open with a hammer, and if you want a 1997 proof Kennedy half-dollar, that's the only place to get it. If you want a 1997 proof Lincoln cent, the only place to get it is right there. Smash open that same. Same with the pennies, the nickels, the dimes, the quarters, the half dollars, the dollars. If you want a collection of proof Eisenhower dollars, you go up there and start in 1973 and you smash open all of those sets and get them as well. That's the only way to get them. This is the first time I've been able to bring this back in almost half a year. You get every single solitary one of these coins.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, look at this wall.
Original government packaging. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Kelly.
The wall, I mean, you don't have to pick and choose which row do you want. You guys get all of these in their cases. I mean, the display, look at some of these. You can tell some of the older coins. They're just, it's fascinating to me. That's why I think this is like a great way for a collector to start, because you go straight back to 1960 all the way through to 2009. And by the way, if you want to use FlexPay, with your HSN card, you can do financing, 12 months financing. So that makes it about $75 to get the $1,400 collection here. I know.
Yeah, let me break this down for you. Look at all those are all the Eisenhower dollars right there. Those are $25, $30 a piece. Now understand what's the coin count in this? Isn't it like almost 500 coins, something like that? I mean, it's somewhere right around or 300 coins. Sorry, a little over three. It's $3 a coin basically. So let's go back all the way to the top to the 1960.
Okay.
Now remember, in 1960, 61, 62, 63, and 64. Those are silver sets. Those are the last sets that were made that had Franklin half dollars in them. 1964 was the first year of the Kennedy half dollar. All those half dollars are silver. Remember, you're paying about $18 a set. You're paying about $3 a coin. Well, just the half dollars in those very first top left coins.
Look at these right here.
Franklins.
Look at that.
Just the half dollars.
Look at this old envelope.
$63.75. These are the individual prices. Just for the half dollars. $63.75, $74.50, $59.75, $59.75, $59.75. The quarters are $37 a piece. So just the quarter and the half dollar is $100. Add in the dime at 21. Those are $125 a set for those 5 sets. Okay, that is $625 for those little tiny ones in the manila envelopes. For those 5 coins were $625. Now remember, I'm going to force you to take the other 45 years. Now people are going, okay, yeah, those are the early coins, those are the silver coins. Obviously, those are the most money. Interestingly enough, Callie, they're really not. Go to the end. Go to 2009.
Okay.
Go all the way down, pass over 50 years, a half century of U.S. coin history.
Right down to here.
Go to the 2009 set. The 2009 set is the largest proof set ever made by the United States government because they did the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cents, and they had the special quarters in there that had the 6 territorial quarters in there. And if we look at those coins on a coin-by-coin basis, remember, we're already at $625. Just the 2009 coins, the pennies alone, those 4 pennies that you see there, they're $13.50 a piece. The half dollars, the dollars, and everything else, the 2009 set, coin by coin, is $151. The last set and the first 5 now are $775. If only we could get over $899, and we could probably do that by going next door to the 2008 set, because those are the rarest of all the state quarters. They're the rarest of just about everything. Coin by coin by coin on the 2008s. I mean, the quarters are $18.90 a piece. The presidential dollars are $11 a piece. The dimes, the nickels, the half dollars, coin by coin, over $240. We are now, for the first 5 sets and the last 2 years, so 7 years is over $1,000.
Wow.
If you add up the middle, you add another over $2,000 on a coin-by-coin opportunity.
All of this in here.
So here's what you're doing. You're buying like a coin dealer. Because here's what coin dealers do. They buy these proof sets. That's why, literally, these original government sets that you see right here get rarer every day. My team at my warehouse probably broke open 500 sets today. As we sold Eisenhower dollar sets out there, you know, on the HSN.com website. We probably have Eisenhower dollar sets. So I had to open up 500 proofs. That's 500 proof sets that are gone forever. You can't put these back together. These are packaged by the U.S. Mint. This is literally one of the only coin sets that guarantees get rarer every single solitary day.
Can I ask a question?
You're getting it for about a third of the price of the current year of issue, less than $18 a set, less than $3 a coin. Just the quarters are over $8.99. Just the half dollars are over $8.99. The dollar coins in here are $700. Coin by coin, about $3,200. You're buying like a coin dealer.
Why are we doing this on sale again? This is like crazy. $400
well, I figured
off.
Everybody, you know, I said, look, if you tune in and listen to me blather around about the American Silver Eagle, I'll give you another opportunity. I'll give you a great opportunity on vintage American coins.
Wow.
And here's what's happening. As the Silver Eagle has increased so dramatically in popularity, we've added literally millions of collectors. The state quarters added millions of collectors. By the way, a complete state quarter proof set is in there. Just the state quarters, $450 in proof for there that we sell that. So what we've done is we've added all these new collectors. Well, these sets, I think the 1960 set sold out in 1960. The 2009 set sold out in 2009. So as we add more and more and more collectors to a finite quantity of coin sets that everybody wants, everybody loves original government proof sets. And this is absolutely complete from 1960 until 2009. Now, I know there's going to be coin geeks out there, I'm among them, that says, hey, they didn't make proof sets in 1965, 66,
I was just going to ask you about that. It's inclusive here. Special mint sets from those years are included.
Yes, because what they did is they moved the proof-making capacity of the U.S. government from the Philadelphia Mint, last proof set 1964 to the San Francisco Mint. In typical government fashion, that took 3 years. And during that time, they made no proof sets. And then after that, from 1968 on, all proof sets are San Francisco Mint. And so, but they made sets because they understand there'd be gaps in the collection. So they made sets that were called special mint sets. So while they're not proof coins, they're struck, kind of multiple times on polished dies. And then the government released a United States special mint set that you see right there. And those are included in this. These are 100% included in this. Now, here's what the problem is as we go with these proof sets, is that I always do this, and people wait till the very end. I know we only have 4 minutes left because I know it's a lot to digest. I know it's hundreds of coins. It's thousands of dollars discounted. And I know at $899, it's not an insignificant amount of money. I get that. You need to, at this point, understand as we get towards the end of the presentation, that people get, look, if I'm a Kennedy half-dollar collector, just the Kennedys are more than $8.99. If I'm an Eisenhower silver dollar collector or a dollar collector where I collect Sacagaweas, Susan B. Anthony's, I'm pretty close to $899 to be able to get all that. Okay, so to be able to do that. So I have a limited number. I've got about 12 dozen of these is all that we have. And what happens is I get towards the end of the presentation, that's when people really start firing in. That's when people really start calling. That's when people understand, okay, I get it now. I get that I'm saving thousands of dollars. I get that I'm buying like a coin dealer. I get that I'm buying original proof sets, all and every single one of them individually hand-selected. Look at those bicentennial Eisenhower dollars that you're going to get right there, the Type 1 and the Type 2 in the Eisenhower dollars with that as well. All the Susan B's, every one of them, just like the government released from 1960 through 2009 for pennies on the dollar of what the coins are worth individually. Or if these were all re-released by the government at their current prices,
oh my gosh,
it'd also be about $3,500. I think it's $65 a set from the government.
This is such an amazing opportunity. The only bad news is we have about 120 of these left. So it is, and don't forget, if you have an HSN card, you can do VIP financing and get you get everything delivered just with that first payment of $75. If you don't have that card, you can still apply and get your VIP card, your HSN card. In fact, then you can even take $20 off your first purchase. So if it's this collection, feel free, whatever you would like. But VIP financing is a wonderful thing. Pay a little at a time. We don't charge interest on those monthly installments. Just pay it off in full within a year, by the end of next year this time. But you get all of these delivered with that first payment down. I've never seen us do this, anything lower than the $12.99. So this is really, what a great way to end 2020. Bringing you way back in history from 1960, even inclusive of those special collections from 65, 66, 67, included here from all the way from 1960 to 2009. You can tell the progression of how history has kind of taken its course. Yep. Beautiful coins.
Absolutely. And like I said, the 1960 to 1965, coin by coin, 2008, 2009, coin by coin, over $1,000. The first 5 and the last 2 sets are over $1,000. You pay $8.99. I insist you take the 43 sets in the middle. And there's plenty of good stuff in there as well. The entire state quarter proof collection. How about the first 10 years of the Sacagawea golden dollar? How about all the proof Eisenhower silver dollars, which are $30 a piece, that are going to be in there? How about all of the Sacagawea golden dollars? All the Susan B. Anthony silver dollars are all going to be in that set as well. And so that's what's so huge. We're under 100. We got tons of people on the phone. Like I said, it always happens as we come down to the end of this. And I understand it's a ton of stuff. I understand that you're trying to, follow along, that you're trying to understand what you're going to get here. And it's all of this. Every single one of them, and most importantly, in the original government packaging, so they're still sealed up, and so as you can see, they are flipping down pretty quickly.
Absolutely.
Right now. Spectacular opportunity.
We've dropped below 100 available total, and when you think about the fact we reach 100 million homes nationwide live every day, good luck getting yours. We see you if you're on the phones. Best thing is to jump over to hsn.com, drop it in your basket, and check out. And you can certainly shop with us on our HSN app too. That's another personal favorite way to shop here of mine. So 401851 is the item number on the incredible 50 years of proof sets. And about 30 minutes from now, we're gonna review the details on this extraordinary Today Special with now less than 4,000 left for the day. I'm not even kidding. 9,500 gone. It's a limited edition series of 13,500. And what it is the most exciting news I think we've ever shared here at HSN, with the US Mint's story from 2020 being a little bit challenging to be able to get their coins out on time. So you have a chance to get the first Type 1 and later in July, Type 2 of the highly sought after first time ever changed design of the 2021 Silver Eagle. It's been 35 years since that design has changed at all, and you are really in for a treat today. It is also inclusive of that $76 for grading, the certificate for 4 gradings from the Annex. We also give you the display box. The bonuses are worth more than the price of the Today Special, which of course includes your Silver Eagle. And then again, the auto ship is really what puts it over the top to get your next Type 2 of the 2021 Silver Eagle later on next year. So that's coming up in a little bit, but we are gonna get this, we're gonna continue the party today, as we always do on December 31st. It's our annual tradition. For those of you who are starting a collection, oh, you're in for a treat. And for those of you who are building the collection, even more so. Mike Mizek is our expert, our